Good morning, student.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. So, how are you today?
I'm
fine. Okay. So, have you guys already had a breakfast yet?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you have not breakfast, I'm already to eat and drink as much as you want in this place. But one thing you should do is you don't bother your friend, okay? You don't disturb your friend.
Okay. Fine.
So this is our first meeting, right? You don't know my name and I don't know your name, okay? So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Ghozy Hanafi Agung. You can call me Mr. Ghozy. I'm still a colleger, so I have my student ID. My student ID is 41410 and 125. You don't have to remember it because it's a formal number. So my lecture schedule is on Monday at 9 a.m. So you can meet me at Monday at 9 a.m. Okay? So before we start the lesson, does anyone of you know what topic we will discuss today?
I don't know, sir.
So you don't know?
Yes, I don't know.
So today in this meeting, we will talk about algebra. This topic, we are not going to talk about complex operation like 400 algebra. We're only just talking about words and symbols. In algebra, we usually use words like a and b or x and y. So, you know, right? So today I'm going to talk about. I'm going to tell you about the general structure of algebra. For example, like this. We have this is the general structure of algebra. There we have a negative 3a cubed b squared plus 3a squared plus 5b powered 5 minus 5ab squared plus 3. On this structure, we have 4 different parts. First part is, first one is a term. Second one is a variable. And the third part is a coefficient. And the last part of this structure is a constanta. And I make a table like this. So we are going to talk about coefficient. Coefficient is a number in front of the word. So every number in front of this word is a coefficient. So the first one is, we have minus 3 a cubed b squared. The coefficient is
3.
minus 3. You have to put the minus on.
Sorry.
It's okay. So the second one is, we have 3a squared. The coefficient on 3a squared is 3.
3.
And then in 5b powered 5, the coefficient is 5. Last is minus 5ab squared. The coefficient is
minus 5.
Okay. Plus 3 is not a coefficient because there isn't any word after 3. Okay. Now the second one is, if it only contains word without a word, then we call it constanta, because the value is still 3 and it's not changed. Okay? So we put constanta in here. 3. We only have one constanta in this structure. Okay. The second one is a variable. A variable is a word that contains every word that position is after the number, then we call it variable. Every word. So in this minus 3a cubed b squared, the variable is
Cube A B
Cube.
squared.
b squared. In 3a squared, the variable is a squared plus 5b power 5. The variable is b power 5 minus 5ab squared. The variable is ab squared. Now we are talking about term. In term, there are two. It contains two parts, variable and coefficient. So term have variable and coefficient. In minus 3a cubed b squared, this all of this is a term. So we write down this minus 3a cubed b squared. Number 2 is 3a squared is a term. Next is 5b power 5. And the last term is minus 5ab squared. Now, do you understand this?
Yes.
The part of the algebra. Now I'm going to give you a question.
Okay.
If we have four b or 5 plus 4b squared plus 4. So, Fauzan, can you answer this question in front of the class?
Oh, okay.
Just go forward. Please determine which part is the variable, coefficient, and constanta.
The term is and variable percent.
You don't be scared. You won't. Alright. You did a good job, but it's wrong question. It's a wrong answer.
Oh my god.
That's it. Remember, variable is a word, not a number. So we have 4p power 5. The variable is p power 5.
5.
P power 5. The next one is 4. We have 4p squared. The variable is p squared. P power 2. So the coefficient is the number in front of this word. We have 4p power 5 plus 4p squared. The coefficient is 4.
Okay.
Not p, not p. Until here, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to next part, next chapter. Now, after we learn about the different part in algebra structure, the second lesson is we need to know how to arrange the algebra structure. For example, we have minus 3 minus square. How to arrange this structure is easy. As you can see, like in the attendance list, we know that how to arrange is from alphabet A to Z, from the smaller number to the higher number. So the concept is same like this structure, like this algebra. All we arrange is first we need to see its variable. If it contains A, it goes first. If it contains B, it goes second, because B places after A. Now, the second one is after we see the variable, we have to see the index. This index value of the variable. If it contains higher number, then it goes first. The position is on the left. It goes first. If it has a higher number, a higher value of index. So the answer, how to arrange this, is like, first we need to see the variable. The term that have variable A, it's only 3. We have this, and this. After we see the variable, we see the index value. If it have a higher index value, then it goes first. We have A cubed, A squared, and only A. We have to put minus 3 A cubed, B squared first. We have to put this down first because it has variable A and it contains higher index value than the others. So we have to put this first, minus A cubed, B squared. And then we have 3A squared and minus 5AB squared. We have this index value higher than this one. So we have to put this after this term. 3A squared. And then the last one is we have to put this minus 5AB squared. Now, after we put all this A variable, right now we only have this 5B over 5 and we have positive. After we see the variable, we see this variable. After A, it comes B. So we have to put, because there is no other B, because we already take this B, it only has this one. So we have to put 5B5 first. And then we need to put constant in the last position. Plus 3. So this is how you arrange the structure, the algebra structure correctly. From the higher to the lower. Higher to smaller. You understand? Okay. Next lesson is I'm going to call you so in algebra we have a same operation like arithmetic. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And because we have a limited time in this meeting, we only talk about addition and subtraction operation. before we start or before we call the algebra operation, we need to have at least two terms that contain same type of variable and index. Before we want to do this operation, we must at least two terms that contain same type. They contain same type of, first one is variable, the second one is the index value. After you have this same type, you can do addition and subtraction operation on algebra. So, for example, like this. We have A plus A, then we have A minus A. We have 3A plus 2A, then 3A. We have 2B. Last one is square. So, first thing we have to see is A plus A. It has this both term have the same variable. The variable is A. So we have the same value of index, same index value. The index value is 1. Okay? We have same index value is 1. So the operation, the addition on this, it's same like 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So A plus A is
2A.
2A, nice. It's 2A. And this one is A minus 1. It's like a 1 minus 1. So A minus 1 equals to
A.
0.
0.
You have A, it means A. Now, next is 3A plus 2A equals to A. 3A minus 2A equals
A.
Nice. Now, we have this 2B plus 3A. In this term, we have two different variables, A and B. So we cannot do this operation. So the answer is same like the question. It's still 2B plus 3A. And it's same like this. It's still 2B minus 3A. What about this? We have x squared plus x. It has same variable, but the index value on this one is different. We have x squared, the index value is 2. On this x, the index value is only 1. So we cannot do this addition and subtraction operation. So the answer is still same. Still x squared plus x. Now we have a question like this. We have 6A minus 3B minus 2A plus 7B. So, who can answer this question? Anyone volunteer to move in front of class and answer this question? Jan? It's easy. Jan? Okay. Please use eyeglasses if you can see. Oh. Answer this question. Right. Correct answer. Good job. Good job.
Amazing.
Amazing.
learn about how to do this operation, there are two methods to do this job. So there are two methods to do this operation. Two ways. First way is to arrange dot. The second way, or the second method, is parenthesis. Example for number 1, we have 4p, 4, 5, 4p, plus so in this method, the first way you have to do is you have to write down the variable. In this two structure, we have the same variable like p power 5, we have p power 4, p cubed, and p squared, and then the last one is p. You need to arrange down from the higher to the lower like before. So you have to write down this p power 5. And then we have p power 4, we have p cubed, p squared, and p. Now, the second one is, after we arrange down this variable, put the terms that contain this variable. Terms that contain p power 5 is 4p power 5 and 9p power 5. We have to write down this. 4p power 5, and then we have to put down this below the 4p power 5. 9p power 5. The second one is p power 4. In this structure, we don't have a variable that contains, and we don't have term that contains p power 4. So we just left it blank, and we write down this because it has it contains the terms that have variable p power 4. So it has this, so we have to write down in here 4p power 4. We have p cubed. Both of the structure have terms that contains p cubed. We have to write down this in this. We have minus 4p cubed, and then we have 3p cubed. So it's still same p squared like this, and it doesn't have, so we only write on here and left it blank. The only one that has p is only this structure. So write down minus 10p over here. So after we write down all of this term, just do the addition. We have 4p power 5 and 9p power 5. 4 plus 9 equals 13. 13p power 5. Blank plus minus 4p power 4. The answer is?
Yes. Minus 4p power 4.
P power 4. Minus 4 plus 3. Minus 4 plus 3. The answer is?
Yes.
So
Minus p.
this is p. Minus 7p squared plus
Yes.
blank. The answer is minus p. And then blank plus negative 10p. The answer is
Negative 10p.
so this is the answer. 13p power 5 minus 4p4 minus p cubed minus 7p squared minus 10p. So the next method is parenthesis. I'm going to switch. We have parentheses. It's not like arrangement. On this method, we only just adding group in each structure. For example, like this. But we are going to do subtraction. Minus 9.5 is 4.4. In parenthesis method, we only just add group in each of this structure. So we only have this group. So the answer is like this. Minus p power 5 and 4p power 5 minus 9p power 5. If minus mid plus mid positive, it's going to be negative 5. So 4, negative 9. The answer is negative 5. Negative 5, p power 5. The next one is minus 4p cubed. Negative, positive, negative plus 3p cubed. Minus 4, negative, minus 4, negative plus 3. The answer is it's going to be a minus 4 minus 3.
Minus P.
7 minus 4, negative
Present. 7. Minus 7.
it's going to be minus, right? Minus 5, negative, right?
Minus 7.
Minus 7,
P cubed.
p cubed. Oh, sorry. We have this is higher and have higher index value. So we have to put this down first. Negative means negative 4p over 4. The answer is
4 plus 4 P 4.
So the next the next one is minus 7p squared minus negative. They don't have this variable, so only just put minus 7p squared. And then we have the last term 10p minus negative 10p. The answer is what?
10P plus 10P.
Now this is the two methods that we have to do while doing operation addition and subtraction in this algebra. So because the time is up, do you understand all the lesson that I gave to you?
Inshallah.
Okay, so if you still don't understand or if you have a question, you can contact my number, my WhatsApp number. So if you have a question, just get my number, then contact me. Okay,
Yes, sir.
because thank you very much, my study. Because the time is up. See you next meeting. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Gak ada cuk. Amat.